Let's move on to Falcons, Colts. Falcons, Colts. Man, the Colts are a good football team. And I would be sitting here just like the whale capper. I'd be sitting there with all these, division, conference, and Super Bowl tickets in my hand if luck was on this team. And now we saw Falcons defense look pretty good. We see two teams that are, legitimately similar, except the Falcons have a much, much better quarterback. And I think we have to back them here because of that. Here I'm at SBR odds, sportsbookreview.com, SBR odds page. We're going to money line or spreads and totals, and full game. Here we go. In this spot, Falcons, Colts. Let's get it up right now. And where is it? Oh, there we go. Atlanta opening up at +2.5. They're now at +1.5 at Bookmaker, +1 at other books. There's still some +2s at Heritage, Intertops, UWager, but it's gone to a pick'em at 5 dimes, although it's +105 if you do take the Falcons. Let's look at the total here in this spot. This total opened up at 47.5. Now it's 47 or 46.5. Atlanta has a chance to take over this division. I have Atlanta to win the division at +375. I was laughing. I was like, man, this has got to be a minus number. It's not. It's not. The Saints are at -120 to still win the division. The Falcons are at +220 to win the division. I was shocked at that. I thought, man, but I guess it's the market still believing in Bridgewater and knowing that Breeze is going to come back. So the Colts are a good football team. We know that. But these Falcons love playing indoors, and now it looks like Pierre Desir has been he's ruled out for the remainder of week 2. If he has this knee injury that's affecting him in week 3, if he's not in the lineup or playing at 80 or 70%, this is not who's gonna cover Julio Jones. The man is a beast. I love the way the Falcons won that game against the Eagles. I think the Falcons and Eagles are two very good football teams. I want to back the Falcons here, Donnie. Should I make the move or should I get off?
To be honest with you, I would be early in the week taking a look at these. There is some injury and concerns that we have with Darius Leonard at the middle linebacker position in concussion protocol. If we could probably assume he's probably going to play. But that is a big move at cornerback, being down a man, obviously going up against Julio Jones. But I got to tell you, looking at this game, I don't agree at all with the line move. From going 2.5 down to 1 or 1.5, I don't agree. I disagree. Yeah, a team that's out on the road played so hard, and only for the coin flip out versus the Chargers lost that football game in overtime. Then they have a spirited effort on the road against a division rival, hard-fought win, and now they come home. And there's a lot of things that I like what the Indianapolis Colts do, especially on offense, of what they can exploit on Atlanta. If you watched anything from the Philadelphia game on Sunday Night Football, you go into the game and basically you said, all right, Eagles, we're going to take away Deshaun Jackson immediately, Alshon Jeffrey immediately. We want to run a lot of double tight end sets, and Dallas Goedert gets hurt early in pregame, doesn't even make it to the game. So that throws it out completely, where now the Eagles can only go one tight end, and Zach Ertz can't block to save his life. Great, unbelievable pass catcher, but he can't block. And as you saw, the speed rush got after the Eagles. The Eagles were horrific on the offensive line for the entire night. But again, it all gets back to the point. The Eagles were in position to win that football game with virtually no offense and Matt Ryan continuing to throw interceptions. I believe he threw 3 interceptions out of 4 possessions in the second half. Now, taking a look how it plays over into this football game, that Indianapolis offensive line, they're going to put it to the Atlanta front line. You're not going to get that immediate pressure. They're going to protect. They're going to have double tight end sets. They're going to be able to run the football versus Atlanta, where the Philadelphia Eagles weren't able to do so. And then we flip it over on the opposite end for Matt Ryan. How many balloon balls can we see? We talked about a whale capper, brought it to our attention over the summer. Drew Brees and his arm. It looks like it's shot. If you watch that football game, the decision-making and the arm strength of Matt Ryan, it was embarrassing in that game. This game, if I can get a healthier team on the Colts, and let's keep in mind, 2 of their best pass rushers were sitting out versus the Tennessee Titans. If one of those or even both of those come back this week, that's a huge boost. I don't get the line move. I know people see on, hey, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, what a play. But if Julio Jones drops that 4th down or gets tackled or there's a penalty on that play and the Eagles win, is this line 3.5 or 4? I'm not believing in the Falcons for this football game, even though I like them for the remainder of the season. I think there's some good opportunities. Can they win this football game? Yes. Early in the week, it's Colts or nobody for me right now, Jimmy.
Disappointing. Okay. Let's see what Dom says. It's week 1. You can't bet Falcons. They don't play anyone preseason. That's why I loaded up on them this past week. Won 7 units because of 2 parlays. Nice job. He says not this week. He's on the under 47. I thought the Falcons showed a lot of heart. I think the Eagles are a very, very good football team. And even though the Cowboys have been steamrolling shitty opponents, I am still fine sitting back saying, I think the Eagles can win this division. Maybe I'm not as bullish and confident as I was, but I like the Falcons here. Sean Wynn says Falcons on the road is doo-doo. Dominic says overthrowing balls left and right, throwing interceptions. And Christopher Carty says, damn, Donnie, cranking those monsters, says Falcons are a soft batch of cookies. Wow. Soft batch of cookies is nice, Christopher Carty. And Big Ragoo says, Donnie, love that breakdown. Petey Pick says, no O-line from the Falcons. Well, okay, I won't make a move yet, but this will continue to be discussed